guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited because we're going to be reviewing another travel brush set, and this one is from IT Cosmetics. Okay, so it's a little bit more fancy. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Multitasker Deluxe, what is it called, travel brush set or something like that. Anyways, you guys, it's gonna be in the title, okay, because this is very, very long. But basically, it runs for $49. That's what grabbed my attention. Comes with 5 different brushes, and it basically comes with 8 different tools, which I love. So they're dual end. It doesn't look like it's limited edition, so I love that because Christmas is coming up, you know, not too soon, not too far away, and this might be a really great Christmas option for someone who's, you know, interested in makeup, maybe starting out their collection, or just maybe looking for new brushes. This has a value, by the way, of $92, which I believe, because I love IT Cosmetics brushes. They're really nice, you guys. Like when I go see them at the store, like the full-size ones, I'm like, wow, that is goals. They look really, really nice. And basically, we are going to go ahead and try them out. I'm going to give you up-close clips of everything and how I use them. I'm gonna give you a run through of what I like, what I didn't like, brushes that I personally really love, and now I'm just gonna give you guys the full tea in case you've been eyeing this but you just don't really know if it's for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Everything will be linked down below in the description box. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help out my channel, you guys. And as always, let's go ahead and jump on in and get started in today's video. So keep in mind that I've already done my makeup, obviously, and use these brushes to do my makeup for today's video. So when I'm talking about them, you guys, they're gonna be dirty, okay? But I'm gonna give you up close clips of basically me using them so you can see for yourself. But let's start off with the first brush because it has a foundation brush. And honestly, I typically don't use brushes like this to apply my foundation, but obviously for today's video, I used it to blend out my concealer, to blend out my foundation, just so you can see for yourself. And so far, I really like the size of the brush itself. Like, it's really nice and flat. It's dense with amount of bristles, which, you guys, I love a good brush with a good amount of bristles. That's really, really nice. Has a good nice like stiffness to it. So when you're applying it on and like brushing on the makeup, it's not like folding too easily, which I love. And on the back of the handle, in a good size font, because you guys know I wear glasses, so sometimes the fonts to these things are so tiny you can barely see them and even notice them. But on the handle, it says the name of the brush. It says foundation, so that helps guide you on what this brush is meant for in case you're not familiar with using makeup brushes or you're new to wearing makeup. Love the size of the handle. Like, it's perfect. It has small hands. Keep that in mind. So I feel like it fits perfectly in my little hand when I'm applying on my makeup, which is really nice. I love the color of the handles, like black, very chic, modern, feels very professional, and I really like that. So far, I feel like it did apply my makeup really nicely and get the most coverage out of this brush. As for the packaging, because I feel like I got ahead of myself, I really like the bag, you guys. Like, look how thick it is. Like, it's not too thick, but it feels really nice and fancy. Like, it almost feels like leather, even though this is vegan, I'm sure it's not leather, but it's really nice. It is magnetic, you guys. Like, how nice is that? And I love that it has like little flaps so you can cover the brushes. It has little slots so you can slide in your brushes. The only thing that I can think about right now is like, how annoying will it be if like you're trying to slide in the brushes and it messes up all the little bristles? So that is the only thing. Like, I wish it had like little clips so you can like slide in the brush into that little clip so it's in place so you're not worried about the little bristles. But overall, I do like it. It's a really nice size, and I love the fact that it's magnetic, and so far it looks like it stays in place. So far, so good. The little packaging also has, like, in the back of it, which is the little packaging that was, like, wrapped around. I love that it also has pictures. It gives you the name of the brushes. It explains to you what each of the brushes do in case you need a little bit more information. But so far, I really love how detailed it is. Like, it's really educational for someone who maybe is not really familiar with makeup brushes, like for instance, like me, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to point that out because I really love when they do that. As for the next makeup brush, this is a powder brush, okay? And I use this to apply my banana powder under the eye area, and I also use it to apply on face powder on my face, which I really like this brush, you guys. Like, it's not as fluffy as, you know, a brush that I'm typically used to, but I love the shape of it. Has small little bristles. It kind of like is nice and tapered, that I feel like it picked a product, it blended it really nicely, it applied it on really well, and it was just really nice and fluffy. It wasn't too flimsy. It has a good amount of bristles, which you guys know I'm all about the bristles, like the more the merrier, just because I feel like it really does make a difference when you're applying on your makeup. Again, on the back of the handle or on the side of the handle, it has the name of the brush on there. It says powder, so it's kind of a guide to let you know that this is a brush that you use to apply on any types of powder that you would like. You could easily even use this to contour and bronze your face. I would use it for that, or even apply blush. Like if you wanted to use it for that, you even could use it for that too, which I really, really like. So far, again, I really like the color. I really like how soft it felt on the skin. They're like so soft, you guys, like really nice. And yeah, I really like it. You can use it so many different ways. The next three brushes, I just want to mention they're dual end. And the first one is a crease brush, but in the other end, it's a concealer brush. You guys, I did not use this for concealer, by the way. I used this to pack on color in the center of my lid. I used it to apply shadow throughout my lid, which I forgot to film that part. But overall, it was really, really nice. Love the size, love how dense it is, the concealer part. I mean, you can easily use it to apply on concealer, or even like spot conceal, make any little pimples or blemishes that you may have around your face. But I used it for my eyes, you guys. You can obviously get really creative and use it however you feel works best for you. But so far I really liked it. It's really nice and thick, a lot more dense than what I'm used to. And then the other one, which I love, a crease brush, okay? You can use this as a crease brush, you can use it as a blending brush. I really liked it. I definitely felt like I was able to pack on color, blend out the edges really nicely. It's so soft, love the length, and it, even though it's not as tapered as I'm used to on the outer edges, it's tapered enough that I feel like it blended my makeup really nicely. It didn't feel too flat. I love how thick and fluffy it is. So pretty, absolutely love it. And yeah, I love the size to it. It was just really nice to blend out my eyeshadow, you guys. So you can easily use this just alone. If you just want something really natural, just go ahead and just blend out the eyeshadow all around the lid or just in the crease. Like you don't even have to use all of the brushes, but this one was really nice. And I think honestly, this is probably my favorite brush out of all of them because just how nice it was to blend out my eyeshadow. The next dual end brush, this one is an all over shadow brush, which you can use this like in so many different ways. It's not as long as the crease brush, but it's slightly a little bit more tapered, it's not as long, it's a little bit shorter. You can use this brush, and how I used it was to pack on color within the crease of the lid, like a darker shadow, just to get a little bit more depth and have a little bit more control of where you're applying on the eyeshadow in the center or in the crease of the lid. I absolutely love it. You can even use this to apply on shadow without around the lid. And I would honestly use this as well to pack on like the shadow all around the lid before I go in with my crease brush and any other shades I want to use to give a little bit more depth to the eye look that I'm creating. So far I really love it. Love the fact that it's called an all over shadow brush because you can literally use this all over. As of for the other end, this is like my favorite brush, okay? This is a smudger brush. This is short, he's stubby, he's dense, he's full, he is, you know, he's tapered all around, and I love to smoke at the bottom lash line, you guys. I use this to apply shadow on the bottom half of the eye, and it was super easy. It packed on color really nicely, blended everything really well, and I really love this. This is kind of hard to find, at least in my opinion, a travel brush set to include a smudger brush. They always include something else that I'm like, if they'd only added a smudger brush, this would have been the perfect brush set for me. So I'm very, very happy, and it was really easy to apply in shadow. I even applied a little bit of a darker shadow on the upper lid just to add a little bit, kind of like a wing in a way, even though obviously you can't really do a wing with a smudger brush, but I tried my best. But it was really, really nice. Absolutely love it, you guys. As for the last and final dual end brush, this is basically a brow brush, and then the other one is obviously the little brow pencil, like little spoolie. I really like the spoolie. It's a lot longer than I thought, you guys. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel too stiff, but it feels nice and fluffy. I love how the bristles to the spoolie are close together, not too separated and far apart, and I really like the size, you guys. perfect. It's always nice to have a spoolie. You never know when you kind of want to clean out your brows. And as for the brow pencil, it's really nice and full, you guys. Not as dense and flat as I would like it. It has more bristles than I would personally like, but you can easily use this to apply a wing liner. You can use this to draw in your brows with a brow powder if you have anything like that, or a pomade. And I also use this, by the way, to apply eyeshadow in the inner lining of my eye. I like to do that instead of applying on an eyeliner. So yeah, you guys, you can use it so many different ways. That's the thing, you guys, that I notice when it comes to these brushes, that they are like filled with bristles. Like, they're all so full. I feel like they give us a generous amount of bristles. I love how soft they feel. I love how luxe they feel and look. I'm not sure what the handle is made out of, by the way, but whatever it's made out of, it feels like it has a good weight to it. It doesn't feel heavy. Love the size of the handle. Love the fact that they have like the little name on the side of the handle to guide you for what this brush is meant to be used for, in case you're like new to makeup and you just are just learning and you're figuring it all out. I feel like this brush set is perfect for someone who travels a lot, or someone who's starting out the makeup collection, or even someone who like maybe wears makeup but maybe not all the time. This is nice to have because I feel like it really did a great job on my makeup application, and I just love how soft and luxe they feel. Like, it definitely is really, really nice. I think all of the brushes were really nice. I'm definitely going to keep this brush set, by the way, to use it when I travel, because I'm going to be out of town in a few weeks, and I feel like this will definitely come in handy. I'm just going to leave it in my travel bag, and this is going to be my designated set instead of me bringing out all my full-size brushes when I travel. I also really like the case, you guys. I love that it's magnetic. I love the feel and look of it. I love the size of it. Like, it's nice and like soft. I feel like it's going to really protect your brushes. The only thing I wish it just had little clips instead of these little slots that you have to slide the brush through, just because I'm worried about the bristles kind of flaring, getting all crazy and kind of ruining them. So that is the only thing. But for $49, I definitely feel like it's worth it. I feel like you're getting a lot for what you're paying for. I feel like this would be perfect as a gift for yourself, or maybe even for someone else. So far, we love it, you guys. There's no weird scent to it or anything, so I just want to point that out there. But yeah, I absolutely love all the brushes. I think the least favorite brush for me is going to be the foundation brush, just because I typically don't use a brush like this one. But I mean, I can always use it later on down the road. I can always use this to apply on cream contour, bronzer, or anything like that. So that is the only thing, but I can see myself using them all, to be really honest. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you tried out this travel brush set, comment down below, share your thoughts, what you liked, what you didn't like. And this is basically, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.